Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Hollow Knight. Let's jump straight into the episode. And so for today on the menu, I want to get all the remaining... collectible things. So the missing charms and what have you. So what else do we have? So we've got... I'm missing one complete set of... I should not stay here. We should fall down first. You know what? Nope. We go here. Now we need to go down further. I want to collect all the missing charms. I want to collect the mask fragments, the vessel thingies. I think out of the vessel fragments, I'm only missing one, but I'm missing 4 mask shards. So I have a guide open on the side because I don't want to go looking for them just blind. In this case, I'm okay with spoiling myself on these. Unfortunately, I do not remember which ones I'm missing or which ones I've collected, aside from some of them that I do know. So I will be looking at a map/guide for some of this, just to give myself a little bit of an easier way to get those. And obviously, this is closed. Why would I be able to get there? So we're gonna have to do some backtracking and looking around. I don't think there's one here. There is apparently but one by the false knight. Yeah, there is one in here. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go and approach that from a different angle. So let me take a peek at how we have to go through this now. I could just use the stack station again and then... Yeah, okay, sure, let's do that. I did not change the positioning of my dream nail, I believe, of the portal, so it's still up by the no longer existent seer. Yep, there we are. But it's also close to a stack station, so I can just use that to cut everything short a teensy bit. And yeah, one of the things we do have to do is the Rose delivery quest, which I only attempted once so far and failed, but I think we've got a better chance at making that work now. And then I am missing 2 charms. One I know is in the resting grounds, and the other is down in the abyss, I believe. So we're gonna have to see about getting those as well. And if we manage to make all of that work in a somewhat timely manner, I would not be against going back and trying the Trial of the Fool again. I mean, I've gotten close a bunch of times now, but obviously we haven't beaten it yet, and I haven't attempted the Path of Pain yet at all. Not that I need that for the 106% completion, but it's a point of personal pride, let's say, that I'm gonna do that. So we are definitely going to attempt and complete the Path of Pain at some point. I think if not today, I'm obviously gonna attempt it Sunday at the latest. I think that seems pretty realistic. Just for the basic ones, and since we are... Oh, I keep forgetting about these. We do need to collect Geo as well. Since right now we are missing one more charm than we should. The fragile life, strength, whatever it was. The fragile strength that's here. One of the 2 here. That we've given to the out of the DLC. I forgot what her name is right now. So I need 12,000 Geo to get that back as the unbreakable one. So we were here for the dream fight as well. I think, I'm not sure if I got the fragment here, but there is this hidden area where the grubs are, and I think that's where the thing is supposed to be. I need to look around for that again, just to see. So it's gonna be a lot of searching today that we're gonna do to get all these fragments, because I just don't remember where exactly they are all. Yeah, this is here. So let me take a look at the description here. So there is one under the false night where the golems are. What are golems? Oh, wait. I misremember. This is the wrong one. So let me take a look at the map. There's also a really good map that I can recommend that you can find on Steam, on the Steam community pages, that has everything marked. So I'm actually not at the right spot. I need to be... Can I zoom in more there? Probably. Hello? Why is this map not as big as I want it to be? There's the false knight. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I'm way too high up. I need to go down a lot further. I actually passed it already, I think. Where I need to be. Could you just be quiet there? I just remembered that it's below where the false knight is, so I thought it was supposed to be somewhere here, but it's actually... We might have passed the area already, so I need to go... We need to go back. Let's do that. So... I'm so happy that I've got some... Wait. I hate that this is just so different to traverse here. I actually have to go back and then go down to... It's just so annoying once they close down some of these areas and you just can't move through them, as even though the map says you can. You have to go a bigger way around. I mean, it's fine. We can do that. Oh, come on, really? But it's just kinda unnecessary, in my opinion, at some point, especially since we've already done everything in that area. Why won't they open those up again? That would be so much easier. And we're gonna kill most of what we find on the way, just so that I can collect all the geo that we need, or that I want. Every little bit will... every damn time. Every little geo will make a difference. Yeah, now I'm here, so we're going up left, and then up again. Buy high prices. Die high prices. Anybody here watching Ash vs. Evil Dead? Every time my buddies and I watch a new episode, we always watch the first few minutes of the first episode of Season 3 because of the commercial that plays there. It's just hilarious. It's so bad that it's good again. It's just... It's so good. And there's just a few phrases in there that are... It's just so easy to talk about or to repeat. So now we're where we need to be. So let me go check this out again. So it's somewhere in this area where the golems are. So these are the golems. Apparently these worm thingies. And it is apparently... Let me take a look at the map. It is supposedly... Forgotten Crossroads. Hello? Yeah, it's somewhere... Okay, I see. It's somewhere in this area. So I need to go further over to the left. And once again, I do not know, in this case, if I've gotten this one or not. Just out of seeing where all the others are, I do not think I've gotten this one. But I really don't know. So that's why we are going back to check. Wow, really? Oh, okay. Interesting. So let me check this again. Okay, we're not close enough yet. I do need to go one screen further to the left, I believe. And then it's supposed to be somewhere here. Hi! Goodbye. What? It didn't kill him? Really? Doesn't deal enough damage? That's surprising. So I believe it's somewhere on this map. If I do not miss my guess, yeah, I should be pretty close. So let's look around a bit. Yeah, there it is. So we haven't gotten this one yet, so I do need to go look for it. It's probably up in this direction in that case. Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks like it's a little bit of a tricky path to traverse. So after that, we need to figure out 2 more of these, because I do know where one of the missing ones is. I've got a good idea where one of the other remaining ones is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect. So that's 1. And we just have to go see about that. So let's go, just leave here like this again. So where is one more? One more will probably be in the Royal Waterways. I probably didn't pick up the one that's there. So there's 16 shards in total. You can buy 4 from Sly. We've gotten all of that. We've gotten the one out of Bretter's house. We might be missing the one in Deep Nest. We've gotten the one in Queen Station. The one given by Grey Mourner. Once we complete the Delicate Flower quest, we still have to get. We've got the one in the Hive. We've done the Brooding Morlek, the Grubfather, and the Crystal Guardian. We've gotten the Seer, so there's either one in the Stone Sanctuary, which I think I got. Then there is one supposed to be in the Royal Waterways. Northwest section. Let's check the map. Okay, it's there. I don't think I got that one. So which is the closest... Which is the closest stag station to that? It's over here, pretty much. So it's close to the fungal wastes, but wow, okay. We probably... Stag station-wise, the hidden station might be, or the forgotten station might be the closest one, actually. And just go up. Maybe King Station and go left? Yeah, I think that could also work. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's better. So we go over to the King Station and then we'll see about that. Okay. I should just reset the portal to somewhere different, but I don't know why I'm not doing that. I really should, I think. Don't know why I still keep it here, for old time's sake, I guess. That's about the only reason that I'm doing that. So in terms of why I'm doing this, obviously, since I've been struggling with the Trial of the Fool, making that work, getting all the remaining mask shards and fragments and stuff like that is gonna make things easier, since I will have more HP. So the margin for error will become bigger, and I'm just killing these to see how much they give you. Actually not horrible for the time investment by now. We might as well kill them real quick. Get the Geo. Wow, okay. And yeah, I just want to make things a little bit more manageable for me and easier. A little bit easier to get everything done. Yeah, I'm saying easier a lot. Hooray. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Hello? Come here. Thank you. We need to stay left and then just go through left here. Is this? This is good. So now we just need to go through and all the way to the left. Yeah, okay. So we could fight the dream version of the White Defender again. Or no, it is the White Defender. The dream version of the Dung Defender, which is the White Defender. That's how you say that. Exactly. I know my bosses. Since you can fight him, I don't know how many times, but apparently numerous times from what I've been told, and he does get stronger later on. So we might just want to do that and see how much he changes at some point as well. If I am running out of things to do, which I'll doubt will happen, but you never know. Hello, little buddy. Oh, the sound of those. I forgot. I forgot about these guys. That sound is still mildly disturbing, to say the least. Yeah, no. Bye. No, still don't fight you. The good thing is, since we've done the Nightmare King Grim last time, we do have the completely upgraded version of our Grim Child here, which I think, at least against normal enemies, is pretty good. And that could be helpful in the Trial of the Fool again, as well, I mean. Since he can apparently shoot the Primal S-Pits and all that things for just one shot and then they're dead. Something like that. So I do like the idea of that. That could be pretty useful. Still, taking some unnecessary damage here, but I just, once again, I want to collect the Geo, so that's why we're doing this. We do need to farm some Geo here, basically. Really? Just one? Didn't it take 2 a moment ago? It's fine. Let's move through here. So I'm saving the seer for last, since that one is going to give us the most trouble. Last time I made it very far into the final area where we need to go, and then I failed because of the flying mantis guys that shoot out the... There it is. That shoot out the spinning discs. By now I do know how to fight those a lot better, thanks to the Trial of the Fool, among other things. And also we do have the Grimchild, so as long as my evasion is on point, the Grimchild might be able to just shoot them and kill them. The few that we are going to come across. So yeah, there's 2. So that's a bit of a thing. So now I have to figure out where the next one is. And this one's going to require more. I assume it's going to be in Deepnest. I do not think I've gotten that one. It's found in Deepnest through fungal core. So let me take a look at the map. Or what fungal core? Fungal waste. Why is that? Fungal core? This. Sub-area. Fungal core. Mini dungeon area with several hidden tunnels accessible. Bottom zone leads to the hidden mask card in Deepnest. Yeah, okay. Okay, wait, could you just... Did I get that one? I actually do not remember. How do I enter that, though? That's the question. Could you show me where the entrance to that is? Where is that? So it is in the fungal wastes, apparently. But where? Oh, it's here. So it's dropping down. I think I got that one, but I need to check again. So what would be the closest? It's here, basically. It's dropping down from there. There's a mask shard at the bottom of this. I'm pretty sure I did this, but I don't know. So Queen Station would be the appropriate station to go there. So which ones could we be missing in that case, if that's not the one? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna go check it out. We've got time, basically, with all of these. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a Hollow Knight stream outside of a Sunday, is just gather all the collectibles. I mean, we are nearing the end. I could just say, let's call it good and finish up Hollow Knight, but I love this game. It's so much fun. So I want to keep playing. Yes, the tone in my voice maybe might not sound that excited, but I do actually love the game, and it's a lot of fun, and I just want to keep playing. Wait, did I went to the Queen's Garden, not the Queen's Station. What am I doing? Could I just... I got confused there for a moment. What was I doing? See, they're right on top of each other. Let's call that a... I don't know. An oversight. Let's not make more out of this than needs to be, I guess. So, fungal waste. We need to go up. And all that stuff. I hope... Maybe I just didn't enter the sub-area there. If it's an area that has a separate entrance, I might have just missed that. And if that's the case, that seems pretty likely to be our missing culprit in terms of where that mask shard is. Nice. Actually pretty happy that I managed that one. Okay, we need to go down. And where do we go from there? So since we are still nearing the end of Hollow Knight, if I'm capable to achieve everything that I want to, we might be looking at the end of Hollow Knight this week, maybe. I'm being very optimistic, obviously, with this, since I still haven't been able to do the Trial of the Fool, and the Path of Pain is still there, and let's face it, that one's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm pretty solid with my platforming, and I mean, if you can call it editing, cutting up the stream for YouTube A while ago, I finished the White Palace in a little over an hour, which I think is a fairly solid time, but obviously the Path of Pain will be more difficult. At least that's what my assumption is. I haven't seen it yet. Just from what I've read and what I've heard about it, it's harder than the White Palace, so I won't be able to finish it as fast, I assume. And just because of that, I think we are going to take a bit of a longer time there. But let's just assume we manage to finish the game this week. I still don't know what I'm going to play next afterwards. Oh god, I do remember this area for being annoying. But I don't know if I got the shard here. I do not remember. I really should, but yeah, memory and such. Not the best. Let's see, wait, is this the fungal... Oh, whoops. Is this the fungal core already? Let me re-enter this area. I do not remember exactly if that is... And I didn't read if it's... shows. No, okay, there's no text popping up there. So I haven't made the decision yet. Also, there could be an interesting stream on Sunday. I've asked a buddy of mine. We're gonna have to wait and see if he's free and is interested. We might do a Bloodborne stream. I haven't played Bloodborne yet. He's played it a little bit, but he's never finished it. I think he's done maybe the first few bosses, but that's it. So we might do a bit of a... He lives very near, so he might come over. And we might do a Bloodborne stream in the sense that we are going to just... Every time somebody dies, we hand off the controller and then somebody else will go for it. There's something here. What is it? Is this... This looks like I got a charm here, but not necessarily a shard. So we'll see what's gonna happen there, but that might be a possibility. So let me check this again. I hope I didn't drop out here too much. So it's in deepness through fungal core near Mantis Lords. So that's where I am right now. It requires the Monarch wings. So just looking at the map, we are now there. And looking at the map, it is exactly where we are supposed to be, so it's apparently somewhere around here, and it requires the Monarch wings, so... Let's take a look and see if we can find the area where it supposedly is. So this is where we get back to the Mantis Lords, yes, okay. So if it requires the Monarch wings, is it up here? No, that would not make sense. Might be going up in this direction somewhere. Nothing here. Okay, this is... And it's a... Can I get... back up there? No, I cannot. So this would be... This is interesting. I have no idea where this is supposed to be, because I don't think it's just gonna lie around here, is it? So where would it be? Is there a crumbling area somewhere maybe? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Ah. Okay, that's... Where is it? Up there? I mean, there is something up there. So, by the way, I'm also playing on the open beta branch right now, so this is the Lifeblood update. So I could also be doing the optional things out of that update, or the things they changed. They buffed one boss. And they changed the lighting, which people were complaining about, especially in Deepnest. Or not especially, well, mostly for Deepnest, since it loses some of its creepy factor, since it's a lot brighter. It's not as gray, it's a lot more blue in this area. So far I'm okay with it, I think, but I can see people's point. Do I maybe have to... It can't be here. Did I maybe go wrong way? I just don't know. I think I might have to go all the way back around again. And look again. Or I'm gonna just... I think I'm gonna see about looking up a quick video here, maybe. Sorry about that, but I just wanna... This is ones where I'm just not sure if I've collected this one already, or if that's the one that I'm missing and I just can't see how to get there. Hollow Knight... Mask Shard... Nest. That should be... one. Oh, look at that. That's a video that shows the composition of all of them. Is there timestamps for this? There is not. So let's go through these. That is a different one. Just taking a peek here. Oh, he's flying. Okay. He's using the flying glitch. I've seen that one by now. Not by myself, but in a different one. Okay, this is... Oh, this is the deep nest one, I think. Let me take a look again. No. That does not look right. Is that the deep nest one? I don't think so. Oh, that's... I'm confused right now. I'm sorry if this is not really that... that's interesting to watch right now. I'm just trying to collect everything else, and I'm just want to make sure that I get all of these. So let me switch back over. So I would pronounce your name if I can. So hi. First of all, how was beating the Nightmare King Grim? That was stressful, let's say it like that. Overall, I think it took me 2.5 hours or something like that, and I was close to giving up twice, but then I made progress as always again. I love the fight. For one, the music is awesome. It's just really good boss fight music. Might be my favorite fight overall, just because, I mean, the fight itself is pretty fair, since you can see all of Grimm's attacks coming. You always know what he's gonna do. But obviously, the execution part is the issue there. I would love to fight him again today, if I could, but I can't. Unfortunately, since once you beat him, they're gone. But it would just be... It would be pretty awesome to be able to do that again. And I would be all for that. So where is that? I feel like that video is more a problem than a help right now. That I'm trying to look at here. But I don't know, come on, just give me... Where is that? I just need that frickin' stuff. Where is it? There just not one. Crystal Peak. Deep Nest. Hey Dark Plasma, I am looking for my missing... Let me show you. I'm missing for 2 missing mask shards. I know where one is. One is from the Fragile Rose quest, because I haven't done that yet. I've got a guide open for those right now, because I don't want to go look blindly for those. So I'm missing one more mask shard, and I'm not sure which one I'm missing. One of my assumptions is that I'm missing the one that's apparently found in Deep Nest through the fungal core near the Mantis Lords, which is map-wise. That's what the guide says. It's supposedly pretty much you drop down here through the middle out of the fungal wastes, and it's supposed to be there somewhere. But I don't know if I'm not seeing it because I've gotten that already, or if I'm not seeing it because I don't see the entrance, or if I've gotten past this already. So it's supposed to be in Deep Nest. So we are in Deep Nest right now. Fungal core is apparently up there, I think. And yeah, that's... I'll go through the way to the Mantis Lords. Okay, let's see. I did get the one in the hive, I'm fairly certain, because I did bait the big bees into breaking stuff. So I think I got those. Is it here somewhere? Oh, yeah, okay. There it is. That's cool, thank you. No, that's a shield one. Okay, that's not what we need. I mean, it's not bad, obviously, because shield. But... oh, then go back in. Let's do that. Wait, where would it be in that case? I can hear it from the path. Oh, you can hear it? Was that it? Let me do that again. That's it? Okay, so wait, let me... so it's here. That heartbeat sound. I got it already. Okay, so that's not the one that I'm missing then. Okay. So... another one... I could actually be missing the one out of the Stone Sanctuary. I still think I got that one, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go back there. Where was that again? That's in Green Path. So Stone Sanctuary. Green Path was here. So, okay. Upgrade for the Howling Wraiths. Wait, I'm confused right now. Howling Wraiths. Which one was... what was Howling Wraiths again? We are also missing one Vessel Fragment, and I don't know which one that is either, but I'm gonna go look at that. I'm confused right now. I'm bad with names. So Howling Wraiths, isn't that one of the spells? Thingies? I don't know. Shade Soul? Shade Soul? Once again, me and names. I'm horrible with that. Let's do this first. There we go. Once again, still don't know why I keep my dream portal here by the seer now that he's no longer there. Or she's no longer there. Really should not be there, but it's still close to a stack station, so that's probably why I'm still doing this this way. Shade Soul is the one. Well, how do you know that that's the one that I'm missing? That's through the door in the Soul Sanctum. That's off to the left. So Soul Sanctum, let's go there in that case. So Soul Sanctum is up here, so I do need to go... what would be the best one to go for? Not City of Tears. Probably King Station and then go up? No. City of Tears and then go over. Probably the best, yeah. So what am I gonna find there? I'm confused right now. So let's go City of Tears. Oh, do I have an elegant key? A door that requires an elegant key. I do not have an elegant... no, I do have the elegant key. Oh, I see. Ah, so that's why you know that I'm... need that one still, I assume? Go down. Upgrades. Oh, so for this spell, I assume. Maybe? Come on, we do need to collect all the things that we can get. Can I just go over into the right there? Is that gonna be faster? No, these are... yeah, no, these are... I'll go through there. Yeah, it's white. That's why I assumed... why I thought of it. But yeah, that's good. So we are gonna go collect that. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not think about that at all. That explains why it doesn't deal quite as much damage as I thought it should by now. I mean, even without the Shaman Stone. Let's see. Down, over to the right, and then we go back up. So... That's good to know. Definitely. But this is where all the backtracking starts, and I'm just gonna have to be patient. So is it over here to the left, or is it in the Soul Sanctum up there in a room? Through the door in Soul Sanctum off to the left. Left here. Okay, thank you. That's good. I'm usually not a big one for spoilers, but since we're just collecting things, since I want to get the 106%, I mean, even me knowing that there is 106% is a spoiler in itself, I guess. I'm fine with it. By now, we've done most of this, so it's all good. Oh, hi! Oh, this guy! Oh, so this is where you can fight these for the first time. Yeah, right now, I'm just... I forgot how to fight these guys. He's not doing his weird ground pound attack. There it is. Okay, that's fine. Could you die? Thank you. So I know it doesn't contribute to the 106%, but I need to do the Path of Pain. I need to do the Trial of the Fool. I need to do the Rose. And that's most of it. I'm missing 2 charms still. As well, that I do know where they are, I think. I mean, we've got this one. It's just right now it's being made into the Unbreakable version. Like the Unbreakable Greed here. And I just need to get the 12,000 Geo to get that back. And then we can go for the Greed as well, or Strength. I need to go into the Abyss for the core, the Lifeblood core that I do know. And the one in the Resting Grounds, I believe, which is the Dream Shield. That I could get, so... Wait, we need to go up here. Done yet? Hello? Oh yeah, that was one of the shamans. Let's see. The Shade Soul. Unleash a more powerful spirit. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. That's good to know. The door straight underneath the Seer's room. Oh, wait, why haven't I gotten that one already? I've been there so many times. I mean, we can get that now as well, since I've got my gate still by the Seer. Once again, now I know why that's still here. See, apparently my subconscious knew that somehow. It's straight under the Seer's room, so it's here somewhere? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I just never knew that there was an entrance there. Usually I'm pretty good with looking for stuff like this, but I just didn't see. So there it is. Dream Shield. What does that do? Okay, cool. That seems pretty decent. So now we are back to figuring out where the rest is. So I want to go back into the Stone Sanctuary and see if I've gotten that there. I still think I've gotten the shard there, but I do not remember, so we're just gonna go take a peek. What? Okay, that was a map update? Oh yeah, it's the room left there. Okay, I see. And then I do need to find one last vassal fragment as well. Green. Is the green path stack station the best one to go for there? That's the question. Isn't it? Stone Sanctuary, so we need to go down and all the way over to the right. Oh boy. So I do not need to get all the hunter stuff for the 106%, do I? Queen Station? Wait, let me... Yep, I knew. I heard him. I just didn't think. I was hoping. Let me... The Queen Station... Oh yeah, Queen Station and up is better, I see. You are correct, good sir. Let's go back there. Queen Station and up. I'm gonna have to look at the map 50 times still, since, once again, my memory is horrible. I'm just so bad at games like these. Not that I've played a lot of them. I mean, Hollow Knight might be the first real Metroidvania in a long time that I've played. my sense of direction, orientation, and remembering which way to go is just it's non-existent. So I'm the kind of person that checks the map every 2 seconds, like now. But for now, we need to go all the way up and then to the left. Let's see if I can retain that information until we make it all the way up this tube. Shall we? That would be kinda grand, wouldn't it? Yeah, and no. Oh, cool. Okay, we got him in a way that he cannot really hit me. I'm not against that. Still don't quite understand why there's a floating jellyfish in this area, but let's not question that. Boom. And further up and up where we need to be. In that case, let's just ignore them for the most part, and obviously once I ignore them I get hit instantly, as you do. And here we are, so now it's just on the right here. Because I think I might have been under the impression, hey, let's go there once I get the Lumafly lantern, but I'm not sure if I did, and if I did, it's been just forever. So I do not remember at all if I've... Oh, okay, I do not remember there being an enemy here. It's just been so long that I need to check again. I mean, there aren't that many options of where there could be stuff, but it's still going to take a bit of time to check all of them. So where in the Stone Sanctuary would it be, though? Wait, I didn't fight this guy? I haven't actually fought her yet, apparently. Might as well. Okay, this is actually real creepy. Oh my god, that sound design is so... Okay, how do you hit her? Oh boy, I'm taking way too much dumb damage. Let me heal. At least evading here is probably fairly easy. This is just a matter of platforming without getting hit by these weird things. Let's just... We can take this though. We've also got the Grimchild with us. Oh, nope. I do not like to take damage here, so thank you very much. Ow. Where is he? She... That sound is so good though. It's super weird. I do like that though. Okay, I didn't think we were missing this one. Hello? Yeah, I'm just taking my time since we can take this easy and I don't really want to die and retrace my step here. Or my steps. And we've got the completely upgraded nail. It shouldn't take too long to get the kill here overall, I think. Ow. But these are, their arcs are getting a little bit wider, I feel like, so it's easier to get hit since they cover... It's hard to predict their movements from time to time. Ah, yeah, I did not have the soul left to go for the spell that I wanted to go for there. Oh, up there. Hello. Could you just go away, please? I tire of the sound design? No, not really. Still really cool. Heal a bit again. No need to risk anything. But that's an interesting fight, because she doesn't really do anything but move around, and it's entirely predictable if you're gonna get hit or not. So it's just platforming, basically, to try and evade that, and not letting yourself get into positions where you cannot evade by jumping blindly. Like this. Hello? Did she say suck on that? That's what it sounds like to me right now. Oh my god, yeah, it's getting more and more difficult. I think we're getting near the end here. Let's heal again a bit in case I do get hit multiple times in a row. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Lovely. One by one, their eyes closed at last. It I felt it. A warm stillness falling over us. Yeah. Get good! That's Hornet. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. I mean, I did get good, though, Hornet, so there's good. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams, please. Awesome. So this makes me think we might actually be missing the one that is in this area. Since I hadn't fought this, this small mini-boss before. Drop down. Or I was here before we had the dream nail. I do not remember. Just been too long. Wait, am I just not going? Apparently not. Here. Maybe there? Yeah, look at that. Okay, we were missing this one. I think even somebody asked me if I've gotten the one in the Stone Sanctuary, and I was very convinced of the fact that I had. Okay, so we're only missing one, which is from the Moth. I think I want to do the last vessel fragment first, before we go for that one. So, vessel fragments. We do need those. Let me take a peek. Vessel fragment. Because I'm only missing one, I believe. Yeah, I'm missing exactly one. It might actually be the one where I have to donate 3,000 geo into the fountain. I'm not sure if I did that one. That one I should remember if I've done that, but I just don't remember. Can I do that one again if I've done that already? Let's go there real quick. Have I seen the Hollow Knight Flower Colosseum meme videos? I do not think so. I cannot do it again if I've done it already, so that's good. Okay, so we can get that one out of the way pretty quickly in that case. I am reading the Hollow Knight subreddit from time to time. I try to avoid spoilers for the longest time, as well, in that area, obviously, since I didn't want to spoil myself on bosses and story stuff. You should not be able to link it, because I've got the thing set up that you can't post links right now. If you can send it to me directly, I think that should work, and then I can post it maybe, or I can take a look at it. I can't look at it right now that much, because during stream it's just not that good. But I'm gonna check it out afterwards in that case. Thank you. Let's see, where was that again? We need to go... Was it up and to the right, or was it down and to the right? Don't remember where the fountain was. I think it was here. No, that's where he was. This where... Yeah, this is where the fountain was. So... Wait... So... Is this gonna take all of my geo in that case, actually, or no? Because I think I haven't done this one. Only 3k. Okay, so that's... I think that's the one that I'm missing in that case. So... If not... You live and learn. But I think... Yeah, hey, there we go. Okay, perfect. So I actually found all the vessel fragments but this one, which I just was too cheap to get at the time. Perfect, so now we only need... We only need to do the Delicate Flower quest. It's in the resting grounds given by Grey Mourner. Okay. So we do this again. This is gonna be rough. I hope I can make it work on the first try, but this is probably the one that's gonna take us the longest now to achieve. But I'm doing this one before the Lifeblood core as well, since the Lifeblood core is just easier to do if you have all the fragments, because I do know the prerequisites for that. So where was the Grey Mourner again? She was all the way down and to the right by that bench, wasn't she? Yeah. Okay, go down. Further down, we can drop down here. See, I do remember some stuff. Surprisingly enough. The first time I heard that sound, I was still so creeped out. Hey, Bubble Lizard, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're fine as well. And lurking while working. Well, for one, that is a nice rhyme, but also shame on you. How can you? Oh, wow. Okay, that was nice. Wait. Where do I need to go? I mean, I'm obviously joking here. Feel free to do what you want to do there. Where do I... Hello? Game? This where we go up? Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm just working on getting all the collectibles right now, Bubble. And yeah. Wait, so I think I'm actually going to reset my... I'm gonna reset the portal now to here, just in case we fail. It's pretty... Makes sense, just so that we can restart it very easy. Why? Yes, we try again. And now I'm gonna have to remember exactly where I need to go again. And... what the best way was. We do need to go all the way over to the Queen's Garden. I think it was that one area directly above the stack station. So, that nondescript area. So I do need to map out the best way to get there. It's just so long. Yeah, I still think it's going all the way left here. Blue Lake. Never sit on the bench, by the way. Afterwards, why? So, oh, I cannot save on a bench. Well, so it's gonna break the flower if I save, I assume. Or anything? Why? What? Huh? I'm confused. Something like that. Let's... So once again, because we could also go down now. I think, yeah, going left here as far as we can go, then going down the elevator and through Queen Station seems like the way to go. Best way is Blue Lake, Crossroads, City, yeah, so going down. Fungal waste, yeah, exactly, so what I wanted to go. Wait, we're gonna go left first. Anyways, I should not do this, I'm just, once. Oh, the sound. Already the sound. So now things are gonna get a little bit slower and more controlled. Yeah, no, you don't get to hit me. Thank you very much. I really hope. Go Crossroads, Fungal Gardens. Forgotten Crossroads, which means I would need to go there and left, and then... Getting up there is going to be difficult, though, because... Wait. No, I'm confused. Fungal Gardens? Fungal wastes. And then drop down. Well, we can go all the way to the elevator first, basically. So through Blue Lake. We can see about the rest later. Nope, you don't get to hit me. We'll see. We'll see. We're here. We need just to go over to the left. Oh boy, yeah, nope. I'm not gonna fight you guys right now. I'm not really interested. I should fight this guy though, or just kill him. Maybe I should have gotten all the souls first. Maybe. Wait, yeah, I think I still haven't gotten Salubra's Blessing. Can we pick that up on the way? We're getting past her, aren't we? I think I have enough charms, or am I missing one to get that? Am I missing the last one? Because I got the additional one out of the Grim DLC, so that might already be enough. There. Oh, I'm missing the fragile one plus the other one. Oh, I need all 40? Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna have to wait. Here I need to be a little bit more careful that I do not hit the guy that instantly explodes on impact. This guy. I cannot afford to let myself get hit there. I've done that mistake too many times. Let's just do this here. I think, yeah. That seems like a smart move. Okay, back. So we need to go further left. So you mean go all the way up to the left and then drop down into the fog canyon here? So we would come down here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go through the fungal wastes. I like that a bit more. In that area, but we need to go left a little bit further. Oh, he needed... Okay, thank you, Grimchild. Thank you. Oh, there's Soul up there. Let's get that in case we do want to shoot things. Drop down into fungal wastes. So... Oh, fungal waste there. Way. So we go here, we drop down there. I just don't like doing the drop down because it's blind drop sometimes and then you could drop into an enemy. I think the elevator might be easier. It's not that big of a difference, is it? To get to the Queen's Gardens. Oh, you drop down here, then go left? No. City of Tea. Now, I think I'm going to try with the elevator once and see if that works out. Is that the drop with all the acid water that just doesn't do anything right now anymore? Or which one was that? Oh, that one. Yeah, okay. I think that should actually be fine. You're right. Ooh, so I do need to go... I'm gonna try it, since we're here right now, I'm gonna try it like this one time. I don't want to go back now. It's fine. We can just try once. And it's not gonna be the end of the world if it doesn't work out. And I'm gonna try it with your suggestion if we... Oh, boy. If we fail it now. So... Like we do instantly? Holy crap, really? That was just horrible. So I think I got your point, though. I'm not supposed to sit on the bench now, since every enemy I've killed in between then and now is not gonna respawn as long as I do not sit on a bench. Maybe? Something like that? I really should know this by now, with having played the game so many times, but yeah. Or for so long? Yep, okay. Okay, that's good. So... Basically, every time we fail, it gets a bit easier as long as I kill enemies on the way. That's obviously helpful. I did sit on a bench in the meantime, though, I think. Didn't I? Wait, no, I think it's just... Yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, we just go the way I went now as well, so there are still enemies there. So let's go... over there, And try this again. Yeah, didn't kill you. Still don't plan on killing you. I mean, they are not that hard to beat. There was a time when I really didn't like fighting these royal guards, or whatever you want to call them, but by now it's just meh. Blue lake here. That's a lot easier than what I did the first time around, isn't it? And I like the sound from the splashing water as well. That was pretty good. Can I do that here as well? Let's just try. I mean, it's not that... doesn't take that long. Well, it's good enough, I guess. That one was a bit of a waste, though. So now I need to go up here, don't I? No, we need to go left one more time and then up. So I hope the Forgotten Crossroads is open in that area that you're suggesting right now. Because of the infection that's here, it might be closed, even though it looks open. But we're gonna have to see about that. Yeah, no, Primal Aspid. Go away, please. I hate these guys. Thank you. Everybody hates the Primal Aspids. I know. They're so annoying. Yeah, okay, so left here. That's where we can go. I couldn't go further up, but this works. Okay, so now I only have to get past these guys. That shouldn't be too hard. I think... oh, there's... I got stuck on the corner. Seriously? The first time I did this quest... Also, why am I stupid? Yeah, this is just me being not a smart person. So we're just gonna walk back now. That's what this says. I pressed down on Y because I'm not thinking. Yay! Woohoo! Let's just kill you while we're at it. Holy crap. Yeah, I do not feel good about that one. That was just stupid. So the first time, the very first time I did this, when I found Grey Mourner, I just attempted the quest for the fun of it once, and I made it all the way. Can I get up there? I think so. If we do this. Yeah, there we go. I made it all the way over into the Queen's Gardens, and then I failed. And now I can't get there again, obviously. But that's why I saved this one for last, because I assumed I would screw this up once or twice at least. That was a dumb screw up, though. I really shouldn't have done that. I should have just... I need to go in there with confidence and just hit them and not try to get stuck on a corner and die in the whole process of things, I guess. Ah, well. Let's just get this guy out of the way one time around anyways. Just so that I don't have to evade him every damn time. There we go. Thank you. That's better. It's gonna make moving through this area a bit quicker overall, since I can just use my fast movement there. Get through. We can also clear up some of the alternative paths of these, since I do still need to get the Geo anyways, and we've set ourselves back a little bit with getting that last vessel fragment. We might... oh, no. We might as well want to do that. Also, I do not want to hear their sound design anymore. That creepy sound is still not what I aspire to hear in any way. So, if they're not there, I'm going to be a happy camper. So there we go. But once again, thank you for the hint that I should just not sit on a bench. I probably would have sat there just to fill up my life again at some point, and I would not have thought about it at that point. So just pointing that out again was a nice thing. Thank you. It was very helpful. See, there's definitely at least one more of those small explodey bat thingies here. But I don't think we come across one. 1, 2... yeah, okay, that one's not really worth it. But this one should work, I think. Yeah, it's gonna carry us over the lake. There is one enemy there, as we've seen, but we're getting so far, or so fast past him that he's just got no way of hitting us. Damn. So, next attempt. Hopefully with less of an issue this time around. But once again, every failure is also going to be helpful, since it leads to us killing enemies along the way still. And that just means that every consecutive attempt is going to be easier. Wait, did this guy respawn? Didn't we kill this one primal aspid? I thought we did, but I might be mistaken. Wouldn't be the first time. Or maybe I also forgot to reset the gate. Well, we're going to have to do a little bit of walking if I fail now, but let's just make it now, shall we? That's a much better approach, I'd say. We also cannot get through there, I think. Yeah, looked like it. Oh boy. Some reason when you leave an area, some reason when you bench. Okay, okay, that makes sense. So slow and methodical. Once again. Yeah, let's wait for this guy. Oh, usually bigger guys need to bench. Yeah, and the aspect doesn't count as a bigger guy. I see. That makes sense. Nope, I'm gonna stay down here. That should be out of the way, and it is. So. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that one's kinda bad. Let's see about that. Can I get the Grimchild to get the hit there? Okay, he didn't shoot. I was prepared to leave the area if he had shot me. Or if he had shot at me. I'm just gonna let the Grimchild do its thing right now. And maybe shoot some stuff. I hate that I need to approach him from there. Let's just kill him like this. And do that. He's gonna go boom. There we go. Yes, exactly. The bastard flies. They are so annoying. Wait. Oh yeah, we need to go here, up to the left, and then we drop down. So now I just need to be careful that I do not drop onto enemies. Pretty much. But the difficult stuff is gonna start in Queen's Garden when there's the mantids around, because those are just horrible, and I'm just... Why am I so stupid? I hit down as well. I'm actually mad at myself for that one. That was just unnecessary. Oh hey, Cool Guy Vince. I already forgot your previous name. That's how good I am at remembering stuff. I do remember that you renamed yourself, though. Yes, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. Well, decidedly not so, because I am just failing at the flower quest right now. But hey, we made it farther again, and hopefully this time I'm gonna reset the gate at the right point again and not put it somewhere in the middle, because I thought, hey, let's press down and Y. That's gonna be the right thing to do. Oh yeah, Pogo. Pogo Latingo, I think it was. See, once you pointed it out, my memory's not that horrible, at least. There we go. Oh boy. These only reset at a bench as well. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I remember. I'm not... I mean, my memory is bad, but it's not that bad. I needed a quick reminder here, basically. God, I'm sorry. I really should have known this. Let's see. Got all this. Really? See, this is the one that we heard before. I promise we're gonna make this, and once I've got this, I've got all the vessel fragments, all the mask shards, and then we can go for something different. So how are you, buddy? Hope everything's fine for you as well. That much further. I think, why am I also just not doing... Wait, what? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Really? Just put me up again, please. Oh, it's 3 AM your time? You're gonna hit the bed soon. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Sounds like a good time to go to bed. I agree with that. Don't let me keep you, obviously. So I hope you're gonna be... Nope, there's no bread today. Sunday, maybe. I do plan to maybe bake something new. Or not new. What am I doing? I'm just... See, I'm letting myself get distracted again. It's fine. I plan to maybe, if I find the time, bake something new tomorrow, so there might be new pictures there then, but not yet. Thalric, don't be a dum-dum. You can be a dum-dum on your own time, but not when people are watching. So let's set a gate. There we go. But, I mean, we're getting closer. And I'm still, since I've got some of you guys here, we've talked about it last time already, and I've mentioned it at the beginning of the stream as well. I'm still trying to decide what to stream next once I'm finished with Hollow Knight. Do you guys have any suggestions what you would like to see, basically? I mean, we've talked about a bunch of options, but we haven't really narrowed it down that much because it's just, there's so many games that I want to play still. And I'm still not sure which one I want to go for next, so I'm looking for things. I've heard of Celeste, yes, and I've seen about maybe 20 minutes or so of it. But I'm not too familiar with what it goes for. I don't necessarily need a genre change, so I wouldn't be against another platforming game, possibly. So Ori and the Blind Forest obviously would be a very big one. I mean, I am usually more of a turn-based strategy game player. So I mean, if you've been following my stream longer, I've played Blood Bowl forever. Basically, I've done 2 playthroughs of Darkest Dungeon, one's normal, one on Radiant mode. So the New Game Plus version, pretty much. Before Hollow Knight, I played Battle Chasers Night War, which is a turn-based RPG, pretty much. I am currently playing Divinity Original Sin 2 on YouTube with a good buddy of mine, Game Night. So that one is, and I'm also doing a couch co-op playthrough with 3 buddies of mine, which we're gonna continue later today, but that's just for us in a private manner. I still think I'm gonna play Divinity Original Sin just for myself again at some point, but once I finished everything else, basically. I don't think Civilization 6. I'm not that much into the turn-based building games, mostly. I won't completely put it past that I'm gonna play something like that at some point, but the Civilization series is... I'm not that interested in that, to be honest. Ah, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, see? The big guy there was still not respawned, but the small one was back there. So there's a wide variety. I've been playing Into the Breach a bunch on my own time, although I should have streamed it, I think, just thinking about it. Pit People I'm gonna stay away from for a time being as well, I think. Mostly since once my buddy Game Night and I finish up with Divinity Original Sin 2, we might be playing Pit People next. It's at least on the list, since you can play that in co-op. So that's what we're thinking of. I haven't played FTL yet, and Into the Breach is from the makers of FTL. I went the wrong way. So that is also an option. And I know that I'm missing out on something, since FTL is supposedly a really good game. I've seen it a bit, but I didn't really understood what I saw, since I just watched... One of my favorite YouTubers / Twitch streamers is Northern Lion, which might be weird. I don't know why I would say that it would be weird, but he's a conversation genius, basically. The way he monologues and the stream of consciousness stuff And the 90s culture, pop reference thingies, it's right up my alley, basically, from what I enjoy to watch. And I watched a bit of his FTL, what he did, pretty much. But, yeah. So I saw a bit there without knowing the basics, pretty much. So I do know what the game looks like and what the general gameplay loop is there. And I also know that it's supposedly extremely difficult, so I don't know. Pretty much. The question, what I'm asking myself right now is as well, is do I want something that has real progression, or do I want a roguelike thingy, like Into the Breach or FTL, or I've played a bit of Enter the Gungeon a long time ago as well. But the skill cap to really be good at that game is so high as well that I'm not sure if I'm really gonna be able to do something like that. There's also, I think, in a week or two, there's a game coming out that I saw that looks good. It's sweet. I think it's called The Knights of Ditto, or The Sword of Ditto, something like that. That looked pretty interesting as well, which I believe is a roguelike. I know, it is so much, which is why I'm a bit lost at times. So we're going left and down and left again. So we're going into Queen. Oh! Yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, that could have killed us. Oh, that this guy's... These damage you. Okay, that's bad. I didn't make it very far there. Nope, I need to kill the big guy first. Because he's not gonna respawn. Holy crap, that was dumb. Yeah, sort of ditto. By the guys that did enter the gungeon, yeah. Enter the gungeon. It's so good. If you want to see me fail at that game, everything I played in Gungeon is on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I am not good at that game, especially me trying to talk over it while. Why? Because I'm bad. That's why. I didn't really make it very far. I think I beat the Dragon once, and I know that that's not even the end. So one of the other guys through Northern Line that I learned of was Last Grey Wolf, and he plays Enter the Gungeon to this day. I think he had a win streak of over 100 and something at some point, because he is really good at that game. And I've seen entire runs from him, and I know what the game has to offer and how difficult it is. So that's why I know that I'm nowhere near that at all. But yeah. It's so good. And I mean, there's things like Dungreed and... what other... There was at least one more roguelike that came out not so long ago, I think. I mean, I obviously could play more Slay the Spire as well. I haven't played that in over a week, which is kind of sad. Oh, why did I do that? I should have just gone up here. Binding of Isaac, I've played a bit. I mean, obviously, since I watch Northern Line, I have seen a lot of Isaac. I'm not that interested in playing it myself at this point, I gotta say. It's a cool game, but I think I'd rather play something different. And newer, mostly. Mostly newer. Why am I going this way, by the way? This is the wrong way to go. I need to go left. That's the way to go. I just want the Geo and the soul, obviously. Not me making mistakes at all. So right now, I think I might want to go for something shorter, but not necessarily roguelike. So I've been thinking about games like Hob, for example, which could be interesting. It's at least platforming. Or I could play Dust, an Elysian Tale, which is also platforming, more or less. I haven't played that either so far. It's just the list is so long. I mean, if you scroll down basically and look at the panels, I've listed some of the games that I am considering. It's obviously not a complete list, and I will be swayed by your guys' opinion on what I could play. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard about Hob, basically. And apparently, mechanically, it also got some issues, unfortunately. But I like the art style, and it's just interesting to watch for me. So that's why I might still be checking that out. But apparently, it's also only about 10 hours long, something like that. Yeah, Cuphead is also on the list, obviously. That's more a boss rush game. But I would not be against... nope, wrong way again. Playing that. And I've played the first world completely, or in part at least. Because I played a few hours of co-op with a buddy of mine. At some point when I was there, we played it locally a little bit. But in co-op, it's different as well. I think we had some issues with the frogs at that point. At least that's where we stopped at that point. But we did a bunch of the bosses earlier, so Cuphead might be a thing. Something that is also... I don't think I listed it down there, but I still kind of want to play, is Salt and Sanctuary. I played that... or I started to play that a while ago, then into a boss I couldn't beat, and at that point lost interest. But by now, after Hollow Knight and stuff like that, my my tolerance for difficult bosses has gone up quite a bit, obviously. So that wouldn't be an issue anymore. And also, I think I went with a class that wasn't the easiest to go for. So it was one that wasn't very mobile, which made the boss that I had issues with a lot harder than it needed to be. The Queen of Blades, I believe it was, which is, I think, as far as I've read, one of the harder bosses in the game. Something like that. And I played as a paladin, if I remember correctly, which was heavy armor, so the roll was just horrible. Yeah, Ori, obviously, is still on my list. The thing about Ori, which makes me not prioritize it as high, although it could still be the next game, obviously. The thing about Ori is I've watched 2 speedruns of the game by now. Crap, okay. Need to wait for these things to go boom. Can I just go this way? No, that's not a good plan. So I know the story of Ori, basically, which is there. I have played neither Hammerwatch nor Titan Souls. I don't even know what genre those games are, so... enlighten me. It could be something as well, of course. Let's see. So Cuphead is also gonna make me hate myself. I do know the entire game because I've watched the entire game being played. So I do, in theory, know all the bosses in Cuphead. Not that I remember what all of them do, but I've seen them all. To be completely upfront about things. And I've played the first 3 or so myself by now. So now we've made it further than before. So now we need to go up. No, wait. Yeah, we need to go up and left. Yeah, I think that's the better way, isn't it? You already strengthened the bash mechanic. Probably my favorite platformer, and bash was a movement mechanic. Is that the one where you fling yourself? I don't really know how to describe it. Hammerwatch, top-down retro style, potentially 4-player co-op dungeon crawler. Okay. And Titan Souls like a retro Shadow of the Colossus. I haven't played Shadow of the Colossus, but I do know of it, obviously. So that does sound pretty cool as well. The fling ability. Okay, yeah, that movement option looks really cool. And I want to see how fast I can make it through the water section. I think everybody that's played the game probably knows what I'm talking about. Oh, the Grimchild could be an issue here. If he kills the big ones and I don't see it coming, it's gonna kill me. So I need to be very careful. Okay, can I just swim here? Yeah, Ori, it just looks real cool as well. And if it's... I mean, I am a person that loves mechanically sound games, which is... Sometimes what I criticize with Hollow Knight is the weird delay that you get, where you can't... where you have to wait a bit. I mean, that's on purpose, so I can't really fault the game there. obviously, but I like games that play well, basically, where there's no... where the games, the controls are just tight, if you want to call it that, pretty much. And if Ori has that, which apparently it has, I'd be all for that. It's still very high up on my list. I think right now it's probably between Cuphead, Ori, and something else. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I still have it high on my list overall. Or is somewhat high on my list. I do like the idea of Hand of Fate. I haven't played a single Hand of Fate game yet, but I know that... Oh boy. The gameplay... the fighting mechanic is unfortunately the weakest part of the game, and you just have to fight so much. I've also seen Hand of Fate 2 in its entirety as well on YouTube. But the deck building mechanics and stuff like that is part of the fun as well, of course. And I would experience that myself. Well, Life is Strange I've seen completely, so I won't really play it, I think. I still want to play the Season 2 and 3 of The Walking Dead. I've only played Season 1 there, although I've watched Season 2. That's the issue with wanting to do the YouTube and Twitch thing, but also following people that play stuff. It's always the conundrum, do I watch that now, or do I... or do I wait until I can play and record it myself? That's always the issue, and now the issue starts. I'm just gonna try and play this as safe as possible, and I'm also gonna try and shut up a bit while I get there. So how do we move? We move up, left, down, left. So we need to go up. Come on. I don't even want to risk this guy and shoot him with a spell. So we need to go... Okay, we can stand here. Okay, we can go here and then... Do not hit the spikes, please. This is where I need to be? Is that correct? Before I move into the spikes here, I need to know if this is where I need to go. I think I am. I have. This is where I have to go. Yep, okay, so... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Just don't screw this up now, please. Good. I think I got it. Okay, yeah, we're good. Finally. Holy guacamole. There we go. Yes. Go. Here sleeps the traitor's child. So now I can just use my gate to get back to her and collect my remaining thing. No, now we're gonna collect the missing charm, which should go now quicker. And I think then I'm gonna do... Let me take a look at the clock. Real quick. I think I want to try the Trial of the Fool first. Maybe, but I don't know. There we go. So we've got 9 now. We've got Masked, which means... Bench. So where is the nearest... Where is the nearest stag station? It's up by the resting grounds. Okay, that's pretty close. Trying to do the trial, I feel like only halfway through the game. Yeah, I've made it to the God Tamer once so far. Because I always screw up... the aerial section near the end. Where you get all the flying enemies and the area gets smaller and smaller. I'm just really bad at that area. So I take too much damage. Now with the Grimchild and me having 9 mask shards, it could be a lot more manageable. Which is why I wanted to do this first. I don't know what build I used. We've been collaborating on that here. And I'm mostly going nail focused because I'm just bad at using spells for the most part. So I don't know. Wait, so I needed to go... We needed to go to the distant village. No, hidden station. I want to get the thing first. The thing about it is I screwed it up even though the primal aspects were bugged. Do you guys remember? They didn't deal damage when they hit me, which was the weirdest thing ever. There was a bench here, wasn't there? Wait, there's no bench? Am I confused? Because I need a bench. So oh, the bench is over there. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Wait, no. Oh, it's just over on the right here. There we go. Because what I want to do for the charm. Once again, I looked up how to get these in this case. So let's get rid of this and this for a moment, maybe. This one and... Oh, no, wait. Just like this, I think, and might as well go Lifeblood Heart, and we'll get rid of the Gathering Swarm here for a moment. So now I've got all the blue hearts. There's a bench. Need a compass Gathering Swarm when you're fighting in the same area over and over. Yeah, I know. So, because if I read this correctly, I need just more than 15 blue health thingies here to get that. Which we now have. And I don't know where in the abyss it is. Oh, I think it's on the ledge over to the left somewhere. Yeah, it's 15. Okay. And I should have those now. Since I've got 9, it's just 18. So I should have 20 right now? 21? Something like that? Yeah, I mean, how would you figure out how to get that? Oh, no. Wait, no, it's... Oh, yeah, we do need to go through the door. So is that the one? Is it all the way over to the left here, just on the wall? Nope, that's a spike. I just also cannot take too much damage here. Could you just... There it is. There it is. I fall... Ah! I fell past it. Nope. Oh, wow, that was close. Okay, let's just not screw this up with stupidity here. Not that it's gonna cost us too much time, but I'm gonna have to go back up again now. Without taking horrible, horrible damage. Thank you very much. Left here. There we are. So. Oh, I see. So that's the hint, basically. For everyone that you need, one of those things is gonna light up. That makes sense. And... Oh, am I missing one? Really? Did I really? Because I got hit once, I am missing one right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, okay, cool, because I got hit once. I thought you could have more than 15. Apparently, that is not the case. Because I hit the spikes once. Perfect. Wait, let me... No, there's no way to replenish these here, so... I did not reset the gates, so I'm just gonna have to go back to the bench. And do this again. Whoops. I didn't count. I just looked, I just saw, okay, I've got a lot of them. Looks like more than 15, let's go. Okay, but 15 is actually the max, the max amount of of life you can have, apparently. So that explains it. Oh yeah, I could Dreamgate. I'm just gonna... wait, Dreamgate is down. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it here. It's fine. That's a good point, since the Dreamgate right now is at a point where I don't want it anyways. We can just set it here. Not that far to get back. But yeah, good point. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Really? Let go of the button just a teensy bit too early. So in terms of Path of Pain, I did unfortunately in that case. Well, if it's unfortunately or not, it's gonna have to be decided. I do know that there's enemies at the end, which usually kill you if you don't know that they're coming at some point. Since I know that that surprise is coming, I might not run into that particular trap, assuming I'm able to fight them. I'm gonna be upfront and honest about the fact that I know that they are there. I still don't know when they're gonna show up, because I do not know... Oh, also, why did I... so yeah, that surprise unfortunately is ruined for me, but it is what it is, basically. Wait, so now... Why am I dropping blind? Why am I doing stupid things? Where is that again? It's here. Okay, there we go. So now it should work. Yeah, so for the Path of Pain, I'm probably gonna do something similar than we did in the White Palace, so Hive Blood and all that stuff, just so that I can regenerate health, and I've got more room for error, basically. Just makes sense if you want to make solid progress in there. Okay, you've got some platforming in here to do. That's interesting. Well, doesn't look that hard right now, but ooh. Let's see. Maybe there's a tricky area here. So far, I'm not really seeing it. Hello? Something down here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nope, also fine. Okay, that one... Really? Let's see. Yeah, okay. That makes things easier. I'm okay with being up there again. And then dropping down here. What? Really? Okay, that one... That one was kind of weird. But oh well. My goodness. See me... Just see me die here now, shall we? This side? Wait, what's over there on the left? That just... I don't know. Looks like it's... Okay, that's what I mean sometimes with Hollow Knight, because I definitely pressed the button for the double jump there. Or for the wall jump. And it just didn't register, because I pressed it just the teensiest bit too early, and that's... It's my own fault, obviously, but... I just wish the game would give you a little bit more room in that case, sometimes. Okay, there we go. So. Oh, there's an arcane egg. Well, that's gonna be lost forever now. Ah, well. So, let's cut this shorter. Yeah, plus 1,200. I really should have gotten that, but now I apparently can't anymore, because I can't get back in there, from what it looks like. So now we're gonna go back to a bench. No, I do still have to do the Unbreakable Charms, Vince. We're still collecting there for the second one, and then I still haven't gotten the Strength, which I really should have gotten as the first one. I wasn't really thinking when I did that. For the trial. Unfortunately, no, I haven't. Where would I farm all the geo? That's the issue. I didn't really have a chance to farm that so far. Yeah, the best way to farm is... Oh, the Trial of the Conqueror? Okay. How much does that give you for one attempt? Also, where do I go now? Because I've basically gotten all of this. So now the only thing left to do... I mean, I am on the Hive... I am on the Lifeblood update, so I could do the boss that's new in the Hive, because I know that there's one there. And the boss that they buffed, which I assume I can fight again, which should be in the Queen's Garden. But I'm gonna save those for a bit, and I think we're gonna go Trial of the Fool now. Can I do Salubra now, even though I don't have the Fragile Charm? Do I have 40 charms right now? 3, 6, 10... No, I'm missing one charm right now. That's why I can't do it, because we're missing the one right now here. For Salubra's Blessing. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go up to 1,800 for the trial. Okay. So... Wait. King Station was the closest to the trial, wasn't it? Or is it Resting Grounds and then go down? It's Resting Grounds and then go down, isn't it? Or it's King Station and go up. Doesn't really matter that much, I guess. So maybe a Trial of the Conqueror to warm up. I'm probably gonna die there at least once anyways. But we'll see. It didn't take me that long to do it the first time, if I remember correctly. But just to warm up to the arena, and then we can do the Trial of, or attempt the Trial of the Fool. Nope, thank you. No, thank you. Wait, do I need to... Yeah, we need to go over here, and then we need to go down. And... now we need to... just jump back up. With you, please, thank you. All the way over until Kingdom's Edge. This is the Pleasure House, if I remember correctly, which we do not go or need to go into. And there we go. That seems better. I have to be honest though, I'm kind of looking forward to the Path of Pain. I know it's supposed to be horrible, but I just I wanna make that work. I wanna see that. We made the Nightmare King Grim work. We can do the Path of Pain. I'm sure of it. I mean, Trial of the Fool as well. So first of all, since we can do that now, I'm just gonna... Nope. Let me just do this. We can put the gate here. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Hollow Knight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Hollow Knight, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time and have a nice day. Bye guys.